Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. This is Chris Loves Lux. And welcome to day 7. Yes, 7. We got through our first week of Vidmas, right? I hope everybody is enjoying the daily videos. Thank you so much to everybody that's checking in and making sure that they catch up and keep up with Vidmas. I'm having a good time. Press and play, keeping up with everything, making sure that I'm not the best at editing, but making sure I'm bringing something to you guys, making sure that it's content that hopefully you guys want to see. So today, I know we've seen Get Ready With Me's this week. We've seen a haul this week because there's nothing, it is a week talking to Chris without a haul, because on this channel we shop, okay? So I wanted to make sure we brought in a little bit of foundation. Let's talk about the foundation of it all, okay? So I looked through my collection and said, I'm gonna do a top 5 foundations. I'm really going to push myself to pick the top 5 because it's easy to do the top 10, right? Because we all got something the first 10, but when you have a collection of 30 and you say, what is my top 5? Now it hurt a little. Now it takes a little time to figure it out. So if that's something you want to see, keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Okay, let's get into it. And it is not into any particular order on purpose because I didn't want the extra anxiety of it all. Okay, the first one we're going to talk about, so disclaimer, this particular formula is discontinued, but there is a new formula that is a clean version, right? So I do want to point that out. But this is the Dior Forever Foundation in the matte version because your girl is oily. It's the end of the day. It is 9:37 p.m. So the face, this is what you see. I don't have this foundation on, but this is what it looks like. The oils be oiling. At the end of the day, I've had this makeup on, not the lipstick that's freshly applied, but I've had this makeup on for 14 hours. So y'all, if y'all want to take a look, you can. The oils are oiling, right? I've already patted multiple times and the oils are still there because they wash this off my face. So I digress. So this particular foundation is discontinued. This is a fresh bottle. As you could tell, I haven't opened it or anything because this was my backup bottle. The old bottle that I had to toss because it was old. So I wanted to hold on to this until I was ready to actually use it, which will not be till January because it's not in my makeup tray for this month. But I am putting in my makeup tray for probably the first quarter of 2025 because I want to get as much use out of it as I can, even though I'm going to have to darken this shade up with a powder because I'm not the shade anymore, no matter how much I try. No, and I'm not trying. Actually, I don't know why my skin, my chest, it just won't get rid of the tan, right? I know I've been back for a little over a month and I wasn't even in the sun that long, and then I'm going to Africa soon. So I'm sitting here it's just going to be this shade. But anyway, I love this foundation. Dior knows how to do complexion, okay? Whether it's concealer, whether it's foundation. This one, the other Dior one that I have is, oh my gosh, the stick one. Y'all already know that's already packed to go with me to Africa. Yes, I packed already and I don't leave for 2.5 months. But anyway, we're not here for that. We're here to talk about this. So the Dior Forever, this is in the shade 4.5. I can actually do 5N now, but I do have the newer clean version coming to me from Ulta in the 5N shade, right? So I will open that probably sometime in next month or the month after. I don't know, but it's coming. So there's another haul coming. There's always a haul. There's always a haul. There's a big clothing one coming, but I digress. The next one that I want to talk about is a love. It's a love, and I shook it up so you can't tell how much is left, but it's right here where the line is. That's how much I've used. This is the Estée Lauder Soft Sheer double wear foundation, which is different from the double wear foundation that's in my makeup tray for the month of December. Okay, same shade, 5N2 Amber Honey. It is I'll say almost perfect match. It's a little lighter than my chest, but so is my face right now, but you really can't tell once you have the bronzer and everything on, so it's okay. Because anything darker than this was too dark. So this works for me. If you're my shade match, this will work for you. My shade twin, I mean. This is lightweight. It's not going to give you the matte, you know, dry matte formula that double wear. Double wear is really for those days you want to go out. I put it in my makeup tray for the nights I know I'm going out. If I have a company holiday event or something, that's the foundation that I'm going to put on, right? And that's because that will get you red carpet ready all day, every day, and it will not move, right? This, however, is to me a lot more wearable. Your skin can breathe a little better with this one, right? Double wear is not something I could put on my face every day and not expect a skin reaction, because it's just too much, you know, on your face. So this double wear sheer, look how thin it is, and it's plastic, so you don't have to worry about it. The way it opens, you forgive how dirty it is, but y'all, it's gotten used, and it gets real nasty in the inside. But anyway, and then when you close it, it snaps, so you know it's closed. I love it. And that means that it can be in a bag. It could go all around. You don't have to worry about things you kind of have to worry about with these type of tops, even though this is new, right? But other tops, they pop off and everything. You can't really travel with that the way you can with something like this. But I love the finish this gives. It gives me a nice little blur. It controls my oils, at least for the 6 hours. You know, after that, I don't care what I have on my face. I'm getting this, and I'm going to have to start patting and blotting and putting some powder on or whatever if I want to stay fresh looking all day, okay? But I love this one, and I highly recommend it, and most of the time they sell it at the cosmetic company store. Most Estée Lauder products, right? Just to put that out there. The next one that I want to talk about, this one is a brand new one. I had to declutter my old one. I kept my old one for 4 years. This is the Chantecaille Future Skin Foundation in the shade Suntan. Now this is an expensive baby right here, right? Not the most expensive foundation in my collection. We'll get to that one, right? But nonetheless, it is a little out there. The challenge, I'll call it, I have with this is the component. If this came in a squeeze tube, something or another, I probably would have this, I would probably use this foundation so much more when I'm not home, right? I can't travel with this. I don't feel comfortable traveling with this. I don't want to take this part off because there is something holding it here. I don't want the air to hit it yet because I'm not ready to use it. But this is a great shade match for me. If you look here, because you know you're really supposed to match your neck, right? Look at that. There's a hint of pinky rose in here, not red. It actually has a rose undertone, right? And it just blends beautifully in with my neck, right? So that's another reason why I love this shade. Now, Chantecaille could come better with the shade matches, right? But they have a shade darker than this. This is the second to darkest one. The darker shade than this probably will get you, if you are 2 shades darker than me, you can get away with it. Anything more than that, they don't have a shade. They do need to work on that. There's skincare properties in it. You guys have heard me speak about a couple of other Chantecaille products, like their wash, their rice wash, and there's a face oil that I do use that is pricey too. But this bad boy, I want to say, is $90. Hold please, I'll tell you right now. Yes, I am correct. It is $90, right? Now I bought this 25% off, but or 30% off. But nonetheless, that's still expensive, right? But I do like it. It is something I love having in my collection. And when I want to feel luxurious and I don't want to look done up, you will not look done up. It really looks like your skin, but better. Not matte. It's just a natural finish. Evens my skin tone out. I can put a little brown makeup on my, like light brown, little hint of shadow, nothing shiny like I'm doing right now, and whatever, and I can have a makeup no makeup looking, but yet I have this on my face. I love this foundation. All right, I am going to link all of the foundations in the description box below. If you choose to use my links, I will get a small commission that I put back in the channel. If you don't, it's okay. I'm just glad that you're here. Okay, the next thing I want to show you, this one, this has like a sneak attack on. You can already tell I already been going through this. This is the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. This is another great skin match. It actually looks a lot like the Chantecaille. I love this foundation. I highly, highly recommend any skin type to get it. I don't care if you're oily. I don't care if you dry. You can use this foundation. It's almost like a chameleon on your face. You will be fine. Okay, let me say it again. You will be fine. Do not miss out on this Haus Labs. I love the glass bottle. It does get a little dirty around, but that's just any foundation. This is what it looks like with the top off. It is very weighty though. I do not travel with this foundation. First of all, I'm always traveling and I'm always worried about the size of my damn bag. I do not know how much it weighs. I don't need this foundation in it, and I always carry my makeup. I don't check my makeup bag. It goes on with me, which means I got to carry it. This is too heavy for it just to be, I think it's still just 1 ounce. Yes, but the glass itself is very weighty and fabulous. This foundation should be in everybody's collection. I have the shade, for the shade twins watching, I have the shade 425 medium deep neutral. I love it. I love it. Y'all, if you haven't gotten the Haus Labs, you need to do that. This last one is not going to come to any surprise to anybody that has been a subscriber on my channel, has seen any foundation rankings I've done before, because I did a top 5 and I ranked it probably the first year I was on YouTube or whatever. This has been number 1 then, and if I had to rank it, it would still be my number 1, to the point where I do have a backup bottle. And this is the La Mer foundation. The La Mer Soft Fluid Long Wear Foundation does have SPF in it, but it ain't enough for you to skip your SPF, right? This baby right here is everything. You do have to get past the smell. It has a not so pleasant fragrance. And you know I love me a fragrance, but this is not something you're going to want in a bottle to spray on your body. Ooh, child, no. But it has skincare in it and all the other things that most luxury makeup foundations have. This is in the shade 450 Sepia. It is a little light for me, as you can tell, but when it blends out, and I'm not going to say it oxidizes, it just blends. I can't even explain it. It's almost like a chameleon, like too. It just blends into my skin, and I look red carpet ready. I was going to a charity event. I think I did a Get Ready With Me not too long ago. This was the one I ended up putting on my face that day, and it did not move. And everybody was like, "Oh my God, your makeup is fabulous." Yes, honey, that's that La Mer, the La Mer. Okay, I wish it had more shades. I think there might be 1 or 2 other shades after my shade. I think I'm gonna check right now for y'all, because we need to know these things, and I should have had it out beforehand, but that's all right. We here for a good time, not a long time, right? So it depends on the undertone, right? Because I'm looking, and you know what? They're not even offering $450 anymore. Not on the website. It says 410 amber, deep skin with warm undertone. That's not it. 460 deep skin with warm undertone. 400 is deep skin with cool undertone. And then they have an espresso. Just so you guys see, that is how dark espresso is. There is a huge jump. So I do not see 450 sepia, and I'm on the La Mer website. Now, Sephora does sell La Mer, but not in the store anymore. They pulled it out of the stores, at least the stores in Jersey. Why? I've got no clue. Because I asked them, why do you not have it? They don't have it in Shore Hills anymore. It's online only. Even online, it says online only. It's out of stock in almost all the colors. So if I go here, I'm looking to see. They have 450 sepia on the Sephora website, but not on the La Mer website. So if you're a shade match to me, you can get it from Sephora. And they still don't have anything deeper than the espresso one. So they have some work to do because it's $150. Yes, you heard me. Yes, it's worth it. Yes, even if I didn't have the discount, I still would get it. Yes, I have a backup, but the reason I have a backup is because I found it at the cosmetic company store, because it is owned by Estée Lauder, like Tom Ford and a bunch of other ones, right? And when I saw it and they had the 450 sepia, I bought it because it was 50 off. So I did not pay $150 for it. However, this bottle, I did. And that's all of the shades. So you see, there's not a very big shade range. So we got work to do, La Mer, but nonetheless, if you are my shade match, baby, get you some La Mer Soft Fluid Foundation. Okay? All right. So that's my top 5 foundations that out of my collection so far, right, that I have. Maybe something will tickle my fancy. I had not felt the need to purchase a lot of other foundations. I have skin tints though. But I kept them like out of this. I did not count skin tints when I was doing this video, because you could wear skin tint all year, but they're really made for like when lighter coverage days and stuff like that. So I just didn't consider it the way I would do a regular foundation. But let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are about my picks. Do you have anything that I have? Do you disagree? Do you think I'm missing something? I know one that people are probably wondering where my Pat McGrath is. But I decluttered both of them because I had not picked them up. Even my new bottles got 2 years old and they went old very quick. So I had to toss them. So I didn't want to invest in it again because I knew I wasn't going to pick it up. Once I got that Haus Lab, it replaced my Pat McGrath, to be quite honest with you. Haus Lab is absolutely fabulous. And I had other ones in my collection as well that kind of made me not pick up Pat too much. I know. So I got rid of it and never felt the need to buy it again. So just for those wondering where Pat is, that's where Pat is. All right. So let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are, and if there's anything that you think I should try, go ahead and leave it down there. Let me know. Let's talk down in the comments. Don't forget again to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all of you for all the love you've been showing Vidmas. And with all of that, stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.